In our last video that will conclude this lesson, we will start with this example that is very similar to the others, but it looks a little different because underneath the radicand is a binomial. And remember that we can always write those binomials with parentheses. So what we can do to rationalize this denominator is we can multiply the denominator by another square root of 4 plus x squared. And if we do that in the denominator, we need to do that in the numerator. Now what that's going to accomplish, I'm going to show you my work here. What that's going to accomplish is we're going to have 4 times the square root of 4 plus x squared, which is all a binomial, over, and I've got now a pair of 4 plus x squareds. So remember, when we have that plus sign, we have to treat those two terms as a binomial, as one term connected by that addition sign in parentheses. So I would need a pair of 4 plus x's, which I have. So I would take one of those from the pair, which would be a 4 plus x squared in parentheses, to the outside, and I'd have nothing left over. Now, as much as we want to cross things out, this 4 plus x squared is underneath the radical. This 4 plus x squared is not underneath the radical, so it's going to stay exactly the way it is, and that's going to be our answer. Let's try another one of those. We've got 6 over 2 times the square root of x minus 4. I need another x minus 4 underneath that radical to make a pair. So I'm going to multiply by the square root of x minus 4 in the denominator. And I'll do the same in the numerator. And then what we have is we have in the numerator 6 times the square root of x minus 4 over 2 times the quantity x minus 4, because the square root of x minus 4 times the square root of x minus 4 is just x minus 4. Now the 2 and the 6 are going to reduce. That will become a 3 in the numerator, and nothing else is going to reduce, so we have 3 times the square root of x minus 4 divided by x minus 4. And that is our answer. Okay, next example, we have the square root of x to the 4th over 20. I'm going to look at this as the square root of x to the 4th over the square root of 20. I'm going to come this way because I'm going to need a little bit of room here to show some work. The square root of x to the 4th is x squared, and the square root of 20 is 2 times the square root of 5. And you can get that by breaking down the 20, looking at your pair of 2's, the 5 is left over. Now what we would need is we would need to multiply the denominator by the square root of 5. So we'll multiply the numerator by the square root of 5. And in the denominator, we end up with x squared times the square root of 5. And in the denominator, we have 2 times 5. 2 times 5 is 10. And that is going to be our answer. And I will highlight that to show you. Okay, next example, we have x cubed over the square root of x cubed. That's going to remain x cubed in the numerator, and in the denominator, that will simplify to be x times the square root of x. Now the denominator just needs another square root of x to make a pair. So we'll do that in the numerator and the denominator. The numerator becomes x cubed times the square root of x, and the denominator becomes this x times this x, which is x squared. Now x cubed over x squared simplifies to be an x times the square root of x, and that's our final answer. So these two will cancel out with 2 of those, leaving 1 left over in the numerator. And that's how we got x times the square root of x. You try, press pause, try on your own, see how you do. And when you come back, I'm going to show you all my work. Okay, welcome back. The square root of a to the 4th is a squared in the numerator. And then in the denominator, the square root of 18a to the 5th is 3a squared times the square root of 2a. So the denominator is going to need a square root of 2a. Because it's a square root, we would need a pair of 2's and a pair of a's. So the numerator becomes a squared times the square root of 2a, and the denominator becomes 3a squared times 2a. Come up here and show you my work. Now this a squared will cancel out with this a squared, so the numerator is just going to be the square root of 2a, and the denominator, I've got 3 times 2 times a. 3 times 2 times a, which is 6a. And that is our last answer. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.